How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another live show of PD's Football Live Show on the channel again tonight. We've got loads more to discuss, pretty much, including the win against Brentford, the game against Brighton tomorrow. Talk about the FA Cup games that have took place in midweek as well. Some more news that came out. Roman Abramovich is selling Chelsea, as well. Okay. 2 games on in the Championship tonight. One of them I've got on, and that's Sheffield United against Nottingham Forest. And that game's still goalless. Also, Huddersfield and Peterborough United are playing, and that game is 2-0 to Huddersfield at the moment. But yes, again, lots more to discuss tonight. If you do enjoy the show, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe if you are new as well. If you would like to donate to the channel, super chats are available, and if you would like to become a member of the channel as well, hit the join button next to the subscribe button and you can become a member of the channel as well. And if you would like to come on tonight's show, the link is pinned in the live comments, so do click that link and I'll see you in the waiting room and bring you on the show tonight. We'll rattle through some comments before we get our first guest on. Evening, Mason says, evening, Peter. Evening, Mason. Hope you're well. Looking forward to tomorrow. So am I. And I'm very confident of another 3 points tomorrow. I really, really am. Indeed, definitely. Well, we'll get my first guest on. He's waiting. Yeah. Chippers, how you doing, man? How you doing?
It's been a hard week, but
no,
I'm all right.
Massive condolences. Hope you and your family are doing all right.
He's at peace now and he's not in any pain, so that's the main thing. He's had a bit of a week with myself yesterday about it, and it's just a bit strange. I mean, it's gonna be strange not having him around because he's been around for 95 years, so it's gonna be.
That's how old my granddad was until he passed away. He was 95 as well, so.
It's going to be strange for a while. I'm going back to work on Sunday, but I don't know how well I'll cope with it or not. I don't know, but it's just I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I don't know. It's I don't know how I'm feeling. It's strange. It's like he's one place and another, and I don't know. It's thought I pop one just to try and take my mind off it. So
yeah, of course. Ryan, good evening.
Yo.
Well, afternoon over in Canada, I presume it's still.
Yeah, 3:04.
Well, guys, we'll talk about that win against Brentford last Saturday. What did we make of it?
Comfortable. Just they shot themselves in the foot by getting themselves down to 10 men, and they gave themselves no chance after that. I mean, it was a relegation battle, and they didn't have to fight for it.
No,
I thought as soon as we went to 10 men, it was just us camping their half for the majority of the game. I mean, I couldn't. Yeah. We were just able to cruise through it, and it was probably the most comfortable performance of the season.
Absolutely. I mean, do you think we would have won the game even if they had 11 men out on the pitch?
We'll never know.
I think we would.
We'll never know.
I think we would have. I mean, it was that easy. I mean, we started the game off well. The chances we were creating.
The thing is, didn't they play they played Christopher Ayer as a center back at right back anyways, right? Fraser was targeting him all the game.
3 centre backs, didn't they? 3-5-2 or something.
The lineup said they're playing 4-3-3 though.
Yeah, and they had De Silva as a false 9 before he got himself sent off.
He wasn't a false 9 for long, was he?
Well, whatever. No, I think they went to a 4-3-2 or something after.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it. Was it a correct red card for De Silva?
100%.
Bloody heck, now he snapped his leg in half.
I haven't heard anyone disagree about it.
Apart from Paul Mason.
Yeah, I was going to say apart from that bloody cracky.
I saw on Twitter that people apparently he was praising us finally, unless that was the week before.
I don't know if that's because
I was just on John's and someone in his comments, someone was saying that apparently Martin Keown and a bunch of others from TalkSport were saying a bunch of crap about Amanda Staley's interview the other day.
Oh.
Yeah, because they haven't heard the full interview.
One thing I want to say, guys, too, is that journalist that asked Eddie Howe about the Ukrainian shit going on, how it affects our club, get him banned out of the press conference room, man.
I've seen that. I mean, that was just ridiculous, wasn't it?
Like these journalists think people like
Eddie Howe's not going to comment something on like that, is he?
No, well, Thomas Tuchel like lashed out about it because some guy was trying to like get answers out of him.
Yep.
You know what it is with these journalists. If they can't ask the owners, they'll go to the manager instead.
Yeah. Good evening, Shoggy.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Yeah, a bit tired of work, but I'm all right. Ready to go for tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, what did you make of the win against Brentford last Saturday as well? I mean, could you have seen a comfortable win away from home?
Yeah, I agree. Actually, it's been the most comfortable away performance I've seen this season under Eddie Howe, and it just goes to show what he's trying to implement in the side, and his philosophy. And to be honest with you, I don't even think it was Brentford going out of 10 men that won with the game. I think we were comfortable with Brentford being up to 11 men because they weren't great. I mean, they've been on a downward spiral for a while. I don't think they've won since January, and they don't really have the side that is strong enough to stay in the Premier League, and I think they're actually going to go down.
It's interesting who's going to take that third relegation spot. I mean, I think we all know the two teams that are going to go. We think Norwich and Watford are going to be head down already, but it's tight for that third spot to be relegated. I mean,
go on.
You know what? Another thing too is if that was under Steve Bruce, I think the players would panic. They'd think like being down to 10 men because I thought in possession we're comfortable. Like under Steve Bruce is like hot potato.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
I mean,
that Bruce way lose that game. It's similar as that. That's just what the mentality was like.
I saw you arguing with Annie the other day about Steve Bruce on Twitter.
God. I had to unfollow me because he was defending Steve Bruce to the hilt, and I'm sorry, but just saying he'll improve West Brom. Well, the stats have proved he hasn't improved them at all in the 5 games he's been in.
Took them from a playoff position
judge him after 10 games. We said judge him after 10 games when he's had 14 games for 2 clubs this season. He hasn't won one. So when do you start judging people?
I don't think West Brom was the right move for him. If I'm honest, I think it was a bit of a desperation from West Brom.
I think the West Brom fans are sick of him already.
I think he'll be sacked in the summer.
West Brom have looked for a quick fix. They thought, he's had a few promotions on his CV, but let's be honest, that was back in the day. I mean, he's getting older now. Football's moved on a bit.
I think
West Brom have been like that for a while, though.
Well, yeah, I think his last promotion was Hull City.
They try to do the same like what they did with Sam Allardyce last season and it backfired. So this is just copy and paste. Try and get them promoted and it's not going to get work. So get what you deserve, unfortunately.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll go on to the game tomorrow. Are we feeling that we can grab another 3 points tomorrow?
Yes.
Unless Lamptey doesn't turn into Cafu again.
And by the way, he hasn't stopped here. Newcastle haven't scored a goal at St James's Park against Brighton in the Premier League. So hopefully that needs to change tomorrow.
That will end.
It's got to change tomorrow because they're leaking goals like there's like a tap that's not you can't turn off because the games I've seen them since Burns left have been absolutely shocking. I mean, they were shocking against Burnley.
I'm a bit nervous for the game tomorrow. Actually, I'm not as confident. I am going to go for a win, but it's Brighton. They're so unpredictable. Even though this is the best time to play them, it could potentially be the worst time because eventually they're going to go back on form again, aren't they? You know what I mean? Obviously, we're 7 unbeaten.
Possibility. I mean,
I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. What happens, and I think at the end of the day, if we lose tomorrow, then there's every chance that Newcastle will beat Southampton away or Chelsea away. That's just how it goes.
Exactly. Right now, being awful since the sold bit to us. They have. I mean, of course,
they haven't scored a goal. They haven't scored a goal either. In 4 games.
No, they haven't actually. It's a good point.
They just have like any old side. They're just having their own dip in form. You know what I mean? They'll get back to where they used to be. I mean, they've had a good start. I mean, they're on 33, 34 points.
Yeah, they have.
Flying Brighton. They've only got to get a win, and they're safe.
If we can beat them tomorrow, we could be 5 points off them. Who would have thought that weeks ago? Considering 5 points, it's literally nothing. So if we lose 2 more games and we win 2 more, we're above them. I mean, I'm not saying we're going to beat Southampton and Chelsea, but that's how close it is. We'll be the top off.
Yeah, Matthew says evening PD and Chip as well. We've got 2 more guests coming now. Will PM Fairbanks go for a crisp one hat-trick?
If he can get one, that'll be
Stranger
great.
things have happened.
If he gets one, I mean, I thought he was a little unlucky against Brentford not to score. I mean, he was getting the right positions. All he needed to do was take one of them.
I think if their keeper didn't have a worldie, he would have scored one of them. But their keeper had one of their who was the best player on the pitch for them, because it could have been 3, 4, 5 if it wasn't by him.
Yeah, Matthew says we'd love to see Wood score, but as long as we win, I don't care. Absolutely, it's just about picking up the points now. Hey, Peter, hope you're well. Good evening, Truls. Hope you're well. Truls says, "Hey, Chipper, sorry for your loss."
Okay.
Ericsson made a bit of a difference, but that was ours anyway. Yeah, it was. I mean, the reception for Ericsson was fantastic, though, from when he came on.
Yeah. But the clever thing what Eddie Howe did was he went straight. He went, "There's Bruno. I'll get him on," and he just killed everything, killed any hope that they may have had. He just went, "There's Bruno," killed it all, killed the atmosphere and everything again. That's what you got.
Do you think Eddie Howe's going to make any changes for the game tomorrow, or do you think he's going to go with the same lineup?
Maybe Mankiel for
Craft.
Yeah, maybe
what I'm
Mankiel for Craft. ASM will be on the bench. I can't see him stalling.
No, possibly not. I mean, I think Jacob Murphy's done well in there as well.
I think you can't play somebody after one training session. You can't start them.
Not too sure about Jacob Murphy, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I think he did well against Brentford, I must admit.
To be fair, though, you don't change a winning side. You know what I mean? We're on form at the minute.
Exactly. I mean, I know we'll like to see Bruno get a start at some point, but again, that free midfield, it's
thing is, you take the money side away from it though. He doesn't warrant a start though. In my opinion, the other lads are doing well. You know what I mean? They deserve that chance. It's up to them to keep the shirt, and if they keep performing, they get it. If they don't, then fair enough. He goes straight into the side. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's Brazilian, 40 million quid doesn't mean he's got a right to go straight in the side.
100%.
The thing is, as well, after Saturday, we've got 3 games in a week because we've got Southampton, Chelsea, and Everton, so we can then rotate the squad then for them games.
Yeah.
Well, we'll still be fresh for Southampton because it's like next Thursday. It takes like 3 or 4 days for these players to recover, so we'll be fully fit for Southampton, I imagine. Then the game on next Saturday, whenever it is.
Sunday, Chelsea.
We've got Southampton on the Thursday as well.
See, that's why Brighton game tomorrow is important that we get the 3 points because we've got a tricky run of games after that on the road. Obviously, we don't tend to do great on the road, but
after them 3 games, we've got the international break as well. So
Southampton away last season was terrible. I remember that.
Yeah,
see, Southampton are a good side these days, though. Well organised.
Steve Bruce isn't the manager now. That's the difference, and these players are playing a lot better than what they were then. So.
Yeah, it is all right. Put a 0-0 draw on Newcastle and Southampton next week.
Oh, God.
I'll take that.
Two good sides trying to cancel each other out. I'll probably take it if I'm honest. Anything for a draw down
Brighton, I'll take it 0-0 at Southampton.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 2 good sides trying to cancel.
0-0 down south, I'd take it too, to be honest.
Yeah.
As long as we're still unbeaten, I'd take any draw on the road if I'm honest. You know what I mean? It's just, I mean, if we can get a win like we did last week against Brentford, it's a bonus, isn't it? But a draw's not always bad.
Mason says, I support Swansea as well. Love making Steve Bruce more miserable on Monday. I can imagine.
Well, I watched the game. They played that so well.
And he loves Bruce, according to Matthew. He's trying to stick up for him every time.
I've seen it on Twitter,
You can't stick up for Steve Bruce, though, because everywhere he's got at this moment in time, he's just ruining the club.
Yep, absolutely. Good thing Webster's out. Yeah, he's not playing for Brighton tomorrow. Hi, Peter Ryan and everyone. It's hard to be on 3 streams at the same time. Hi, John and Will the Sport TV are doing one as well.
Tell your player to watch out for tomorrow for Brighton. And he doesn't get supported about a lot, Trossard.
Yeah. Oh, we got someone echoing in the background, according to. Just bear with me a few moments while I just drop people out so I can see where the echo's coming from. Is it Sharky echoing?
It's coming from you, Peter.
No, it's not Sharky. Is it you, Ryan? Oh, it could be you, Ryan.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's you, Ryan. I think it was you, Ryan.
Well, I'm on mute right now because my furnace is
on.
My headset's like $300. There's no way this thing echoes.
What?
Yeah, it's an Astro A50.
I could hear it. It's like
That's my furnace, but I'm using a Blue Yeti for my microphone right now.
I can't hear a microphone.
I could hear it before, but, I think Kraft will keep his place according to Matthew. We'll see.
Well,
We'll be surprised if we didn't.
Cos says, I think someone was echoing. I can still see someone in the background. I get the echoing still. Just bear with me again. Yep. Sorry, Ryan. I think it's yours. Oh, maybe it wasn't me. Hold on. Tell you what, I'm going to just unplug my mic and see what it does. 2 ticks, guys.
He's having a Sinclair.
Fine, man.
Peter's having a moment, aren't you?
My mic never echoes, man.
I think
could be worse. You could be slurping your drink.
Haha, is it better now? Hey, that's a bit better.
Okay.
Hey, there we are. That's a bit better. I wonder what was causing it.
It's going to be. It's going to be one of those unpredictable games tomorrow. But you'd like to think we'll get the job done against Brighton, but it won't be easy.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll talk about what do you think, Abramovich. He's put Chelsea up for sale.
What a shame! What a shame!
Surprise, really.
You know what it is? It's not just down to the fact of what's going on right now. I think he's always wanted to put Chelsea up for sale. There's been talk of it for at least a few years now. And you know what it is? When you've won all the trophies that he's won, and I mean, Chelsea have won everything that you need to know, really, trophy-wise. And that's it. Like, you know what I mean? You get bored. But I'm not saying bored. He's just like, what more can they win?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, so he's got to pass it on.
PD, Jason.
He can't do anything more at that club because he's won everything. So what's the point? Like, you feel like there's only so much. Like Mourinho, when he wins every trophy, he goes because he can't do anything else. It's the point. You kind of like it's like like I saw an article the day say, who at the next door who buys Chelsea, it's a fantastic opportunity. Well, what can you do? They've won everything.
You must get bored after a while. Especially every season, they're guaranteed something on there, like a trophy. Doesn't matter what it looks like. They're like Liverpool, like they're guaranteed. To Man City,
they're worth like $2 billion right now because the squad they have and the amount of trophies they won too. But their stadium's tiny too.
Yeah. That's how they've never expanded that Stamford Bridge, and for all the time that he's been there, you'd like to think they've got like a proper super stadium by now.
Yeah, it looks like Forest have got a penalty against Sheffield United.
Huddersfield are second now in the Championship.
Oh wow!
They're on a flyer at the minute. Absolute flyer.
Hey, Jason, is Jason coming in the night?
Bournemouth have been knocked out of the automatics at this moment in time, so they need to start pulling results together.
Thoughts on the Super League return? Like I said on social media, I don't regret having a late season ticket. God, I hope not.
The Super League, trust me, it's not going to happen. It won't. Even, do you know what it is? Even like, I'm glad that the fans last year come together and actually realise like it's not the same. You know what I mean? We need to compete.
Forrester missed the penalty.
Well,
you know what question I'm hearing a lot too is like Gary Neville's like slamming the whole Super League, but what if we all know if the Super League happens, Sky's going to be one of the first broadcasters to be like, like we want to have a package deal that so we can broadcast the games. But Gary Neville would still be the kind of guy to still be commentating on it. He would just be a hypocrite for that.
Fancy putting Tottenham in a Super League though. They still wouldn't win anything. I don't know how the class is
their stadium's a fucking toilet bowl too.
Yeah. Just think if it does happen, we have the Premier League one after 2 games every season. The season will be over. We'll be walking the league.
The fan is, as how rich we are. I wouldn't want to see Newcastle in a Super League. I'd rather keep it the way it is.
Nah, they wouldn't invite me even if we were.
You know what, too? It's already like a big... The way football is, too, now, it's like an FU to you guys and like more like catered towards overseas fans like me. And like the whole idea of the Super League 2 is like they want to be playing games in Saudi Arabia, America. Like these are like one-off things that should be happening, not all the time.
Tell you what, I am in favour of though in the summer. Newcastle having a pre-season. You know how we went to Saudi for the little warm thing up we had.
Yeah,
I'd like to think in the summer that we'll actually bring one of the Saudi teams to St James's and have like a pre-season game against them. Like welcome.
That would be a good idea. Like
a return. Even that whatever I forgot that Al Ittihad. I'm not very good with the names, but get any of them, bring them across. You know what I mean? Be good.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, show them what what box training facilities as well. I mean, compared to what we had down there, you know.
Yeah,
See, I know it wasn't a tour, but it was Steve Bruce's first season where the team went to China. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was. Expands Newcastle.
The Chinese fans there was sick.
Yep, absolutely.
How many going to America or something?
An article said Saudis must be kicking themselves for not buying Chelsea. No, I don't agree with that.
No, Amanda Davies said the other day, like she has no regrets or anything like that. It was always Newcastle, and that's good.
Liam says the Premier League is the best league in the world. It's more like the greediest league. More people should buy season tickets. It's local lower league teams. That's not a bad point there.
I like non-league football. I watched Gateshead, I've watched live, I've watched Newcastle Penfield. I mean, I obviously watched Newcastle, but nothing wrong with non-league football.
Absolutely. Good
you see some worldy goals going on. I mean, I've watched them, get us wrong, I've watched some Newcastle games, and even under Steve Bruce, and they've been terrible, and you've paid like 35, 40 quid for a ticket. You know what I mean? You think, what a waste. And then you go and pay 10, 15 quid to go and watch Gateshead, and you see like a 6-goal thriller or something, in a ball that goes flying at the back of the net. You go, whoa.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Jason's just having his dinner at the minute, no problem, so he'll probably come on after he's done. Well, football has become, it's why I'm done with the Premier League. I only watch leagues like League 2 and non-league.
League 2, that's good. I suppose Leighton Orient.
Yeah.
Either talking of the EFL, then moving to ITV next season from Quest.
They are indeed.
Get the old style BBC one back. You know, after the match of the day. Back, I mean, I probably fall asleep by the time that hits. But back in the days, I used to watch match of the day, and then the championship show when Newcastle won it. Midnight.
Yes, you did, didn't you?
Go to midnight show.
What'd you guys think of Leeds appointing Jesse Marsh?
I'll be honest, I don't know too much about him.
Neither do I must admit.
I saw his press conference the other day, and like he seems like he's willing to prove a point, because the whole idea of like almost British people not liking North America, like there's a bit of that because we call it soccer, of course. I don't, but like that whole idea, and then like whenever they come over to Europe, they're never successful or anything. But he seems like the kind of guy that's willing to try to prove a point. There's talk about him playing similar to Bielsa. But how well can that work, the position they're in right now?
The thing is, they don't need that.
They could see a 20 goals last season. Like that's terrible.
Have you seen that
recently? Like, 60 this season already.
I mean, last week alone, I think they conceded some like 10 goals. They conceded 6 against Liverpool and 4 against Spurs in the space of like 3 days. That's terrible. By the way, it's not just down to Leeds' bad form that lost Marcel Bielsa's job. It was how stubborn he was. He would not change it. The amount of times I watched match today, and Shearer would say, change your damn formation if you actually want a chance at doing something. And Leeds, let's be honest, they've dropped some easy points, in my opinion, over recent games. And that's why, like Brentford, they're on freefall. Both of them are.
The thing is, like, you know what? Eddie Howe says, like, he's like, his aim is to, like, win games. What's that echo?
Oh, the echo's back again.
I find it hard to talk when I can hear myself voice.
Can you hear yourself still?
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, I know it's good.
Oh, see, you know what it is, Eddie Howe, though? And I like Eddie Howe as a manager. You've got to stay patient. And I said this from the start.
Bielsa's just way too gone home, man. And like the way he's so stubborn too. Like you don't have to do much research. You know, it's like playing a little kid on FIFA. They're shit at the gaming, but you're experienced enough to know they're gonna overcommit on all their players, and they're gonna have all the space. You're gonna have all the space in the world. Like that's literally what it is, man. It's literally like playing your little cousin on FIFA. Like you just destroy them.
Do you know what it is? Something tells me I think Leeds will definitely get out of it, but obviously they're gonna have to hit the ground running with a new manager. It's just gonna take a bit like Eddie Howe at us. So he needs time to implement what he wants to do with that Leeds side. You know what I mean? There's definitely talent in there. I mean, they're a good side on paper. It's just obviously defensively they need a bit of a shake-up, because if you look at how many goals they conceded in recent weeks, it's poor. You know what I mean? I think at one point Newcastle conceded the most goals. I think now we're like the 4th or 5th. We've improved, in recent weeks. We haven't conceded it.
In the Google table, we conceded 62, I think.
Well, this year we've only conceded 3. Last year we conceded 8
against.
The thing I will say about this Leeds thing is the fact that he came out and said that they shouldn't have sacked Bielsa till the summer. Now, is that he telling me that has he had a say in them sacking them, or does he fancy the job? Does he fancy a relegation battle, or?
I think Marsh also said that he's had talks with their club for a while too, apparently.
So,
I rate what Bielsa's done, but I just think eventually the ideas are going to dry up.
Yeah,
I think for me, like what he's done at Leeds is incredible. But if you look at him as a manager overall, I think he's a bit overrated, to be honest.
Well, he was good back in the day, but now he's
like he killed in South America for Newell's Old Boys. I think he did. He won Copa America with Chile, but he hasn't gone to Europe and won anything major. He's gone to Bilbao. He's gone to Marseille. If this guy really challenged, like in Spain, if he challenged Real Madrid or Barca and won something, we could have gone to Marseille, challenged PSG, but he didn't.
If you look at Bielsa's record as well, apart from Argentina, he rarely manages longer than 2 years at a club. So in his fourth season at Leeds. So
I think he was at Lazio for 1 day as well. I think before he went to Leeds.
Matthew says if ASM is fit enough tomorrow, I think he'll start.
No, he cannot.
You can't risk it.
I kind of agree with Matthew, to be honest, because we played a half-fit Trippier against Aston Villa, and he scored that one goal.
It's probably what knocked up with him getting injured. Like, you know what I mean? I get what he's trying to do, but I just think, is it really worth it? I don't think it is. I think he needs a bit more time away. Say Maximin, maybe play him in the next game against Southampton where he's a bit more fitter to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not worth it when we've still got 12 games or something to play after this one. It's not worth it because if he gets injured, plays and gets injured tomorrow and he misses the rest of the season,
this morning I was thinking, like, if you'd actually be involved, like he'd be in the squad, but I'm leaning towards no, because I feel like he just came back from France.
Yeah, he did. He just did as well. That's a good point.
You know, one training session, that for me, the intensity of the game as well.
No way. He's not fit enough.
No. I mean, by the way, big up to Ryan Fraser. I think he's having a good few weeks.
Yep, absolutely he is. Musical says, will Joe Linton do a better job compared to Chris Wood with Bruno replacing him in midfield? I'd rather keep Joe Linton in midfield.
Where have people been the past 2 years? We've had Joe Linton as a striker, and he's literally got nothing to offer as a striker. So why do people want to keep playing him back there for?
Look what the thing is. Look what he's done to Joe Willock, and look what he's done to Shelby. He's made them better players.
Yeah,
and made them better players. You know what I mean? They look more confident in themselves. Like you know, the passing, you know, good balls. Now they're making good runs. It's the basics in the midfield. You know what I mean? And that's what's keeping Bruno out the side. How good they are. You know how well they're performing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Down to Joe Linton for me.
Here, guys, here's a bit of a stat. So last year we only conceded 62 goals, and Leeds are already at 60. So it could kind of.
How many? Only 62. That's
we only.
Are you saying Steve Bruce is a better manager than Bielsa?
No, I'm not. I'm saying that we're in a better position now, and there's no way we get relegated.
How many have we conceded? Ryan, how many have we conceded so far this season?
Good
I'm not sure. Let me look.
This year,
or 50 or something.
We've only conceded 3, since the start of January.
Yeah,
that's pretty good going.
That's the way I look at it here as well.
That's literally Eddie Howe's way of football. You know what I mean? I watched his press conference before, and he said, "I want to see Newcastle have more of the ball. It's not about defending all the time." You know what I mean? He wants on the front foot. That's sort of what we'll ask for. Do you know what it is, right? And I'll say it again. We can lose games, but as long as the lads put an effort in and they try, that's all you can ever ask.
We've conceded 45 this year.
But the thing is, if Steve Bruce had still been there, mate, we'd be on about 95, nearly on 100.
Yeah.
We're bottom of the league of absolutely no hope whatsoever.
Yeah, the most right now is Leeds with 60, and I think before that, it's Norwich with 55.
How many Leeds conceded 60? What?
60, yeah. That's what my point I was making before. They've conceded 60. We conceded 62 last year, and we're just above halfway past the season.
See, we're so hot. We're harder to beat now, though. We're so solid at the back.
Yeah, will we keep a clean sheet tomorrow? Hopefully, but as long as we get a win, that's what I want.
Hey, the thing on the game, I've gone 1-0 Newcastle, and I just think because Brighton will make it tougher, but we'll go 1-0, and I think keep a clean sheet. Doesn't really matter how you do it, as long as you get 3 points.
That's the main thing. James, hello, mate. Pleasure putting into you the other day. We do want to keep you too long with us being away. Keep up the great content. Cheers so much, man. Matthew says Bielsa stubbornness got him sacked.
That's what I said. I think at the end of the day, he was not changing anything, and he eventually got found out.
Yeah, Jason says the only thing that annoyed me with Bielsa is that he's been over here for so long, yet never done an interview in English. He's always had a translator.
He's apparently he can. He just doesn't want to insult the language or some shit.
The thing is, the fans must get a little bit frustrated at that because they want to trust, direct response.
Yeah,
of course.
Rather than hiding behind a translator.
I wouldn't mind if
you know what's the same? He didn't speak a word of English at Southampton. After his first game at Spurs, he was speaking fluent English.
There's no matter.
Well, we look at G. Mauratius' Instagram stories too, and I think he's learned a lot of English too. And
to be fair though, do you know how they say they don't understand Bielsa? It'd be good if Steve Bruce so imagine trying to listen to him.
Oh yeah.
What do you know?
How was it bacon? Did he say?
Oh, the echo's back. It's
I
not
think
so
it's
bad at the
coming from
moment.
UP.
Well, I've tried to disconnect my mic and it's not made anything any better.
Yeah, you might have to put that mic back in the box and take it back to the shop and just tell them.
You have a blue Yeti?
Yes, I've got the blue Yeti.
It must be something at the wire. It must be something at the wire in your computer then, or something.
It should be. Hopefully not.
I'm not echoing. I don't think I can hear myself back. So.
I'm not.
It will be see you right back tomorrow. Hopefully, Mankio.
Yeah.
Mankio's a good player. There's a lot of love at the minute. There's competition around the squad, and that's what you want to see.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not perfect. Don't get us wrong.
No, it's not.
Well, not left back, to be honest. Matt Target's basically our only one available.
By the way, he's been impressive. I'd definitely get this guy in a contract at the end of the time.
Matt Target, yes. I
think
him as well.
I mean, I would never have thought of him in the January, but I tell you what, that's some smart business by anyhow. That even it's only on look, but it's still decent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Been impressive. But I said, I love the competition around the squad, and that's what we like to see. The fans it'll be good. I can bring this guy. You know what I mean?
Give the manager a bit of a selection.
He said the day, didn't get us wrong, it's not perfect, but once we get a summer window, whatever division we find ourselves in, it's good that we can still invest in bringing better quality. Because how many times, under Steve Bruce, we were taking off St. Maximin, and then you look at the bench, you think, that's crap. There's no real options, is there? There's no one that's going to improve our side.
Even that, I feel like that, to be honest, now I still kind of feel that way. Besides G. Maurice.
No, you got a point. I think
we've got right now. We got two winners. We have. Can you count Miggy as Miggy's not enough to win a game? He's a late impact sub now, and
I think he had to go. I think it might be unpopular decision, but I think he's finished.
I don't think.
You know what I mean? I would get some money off him, whatever it's going to be, and then look to bring somebody else in who's going to try and do something.
We got him and Dwight Gale as our attacking options on the bench. It's not enough.
The thing is with Miggy. You know what? I do feel sorry for the lad at times. He does make, a lot of good runs. He runs about and that, but he doesn't really.
He's not had it this season. So
this is why
he could be one of them to go in the summer.
Sharky, this is why in the summer, for me, we got to get a striker and right winger first.
I agree with you, mate. Totally. I think that's massive. I mean, I don't think anyone can really blame Chris Wood for not scoring because we've gone from one relegation threatened side to another. You know what I mean? And by the way, we don't play to his strengths. He's a target man. You've got to put balls into the box. We don't do that anywhere near enough.
Yeah, 4-3-3, you need a mobile striker.
Exactly.
Hey, God, Jason.
Do you know who we're missing? It's someone like a Demba Bar, you know what I mean? Or someone like that, or a CC, someone's got a bit of pace about them.
Will Biggie get some game time now that the team is still performing well? I don't think he'll get much now.
Well, why would you get game time if the team's performing well? That's just you just answered your own question. That the answer is no.
Well, Matthew says we'd like to see Miggy improve, but I just don't think he's good enough. I just don't think he's.
I'm because of the takeover, he's just not really improved the side whatsoever.
Oh God, Emil Kraft's in the house.
The thing is, you know what? He will get games. Don't get us wrong, but it'll be in the away matches against Southampton, Everton. But there'll be late impact subs and that. But whether or not it'll be enough remains to be seen.
Will Chris Wood score his first goal tomorrow? It'd be great if he could. We'll see. Oh God, Emil.
I had the same prediction as it was for Brentford. They play a 5-3 at the back system. and Brighton do the same thing. So he's just going to have 3 center backs marking him all game.
They're a lot more. They're aware of what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? Like the table isn't live for how they've been playing this season. And I said I know they haven't played well at the last couple of games, but
yeah,
I'm not going to underestimate how they play because I think Graham Potter's a good manager, and I think he deserves a lot more credit than he gets. You know, from the media.
I mean,
this guy will be appreciated as a manager. Trust us.
Yep.
Give him a shout.
Miggy thinks Miggy will go to somewhere like the La Liga. I don't think that's a bad move for him. Go to somewhere like La Liga.
Let's be honest though, his agent's been at it since last summer. Oh, you want this and what's that?
See, that's one thing I was with Steve Bruce on. Steve Bruce had a go at his agent. Like I was kind of on the same point with Steve Bruce there. Like I thought it was ridiculous what his agent was coming out spouting.
Yeah, you call him a liar, Craig.
Anyway, we've got another guest in. We'll get him in.
Hello. Was it that Man U fan? Oh, bloody heck, it's Glenn Hughes.
Dr. Eggman with a beard.
Hey, Archer, you should get that haircut where Danny Alves had just a little stick of hair on top. If you remember that? A little turd on top. That's what it looks like almost right now.
It's got a jungle on his head.
He's also got a jungle down there, I bet.
I bet he has now. Donkey Kong swinging down
there. Agree, Brighton are a good side with a good quality manager. They're just not bad football. Yeah, they are. Miggy would boss the German league according to Jason.
I think anyone would.
Be too much. Yes, I think.
Brad could probably boss the German league. There you go.
The thing is with the Bundesliga is they play high lines, so that's why you see goals. There's like 5-6 goals in each game.
Don't worry. I mean, these German Bundesliga sides, there's a fire sale happening in the summer, so that they're free to most of our players.
This is why I'm not really too much in favor of getting attackers from there, because you look at players like Timo Werner that just can't cut in this league because
Mike Burnley might have got a go on with Vegas. I think that's how he says his name. He's done all right for them.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. Like, it's not always the case.
Whichever way you say it.
No matter what kind of transfer it is, I always think it's a gamble, no matter what kind of player it is.
Yeah, we'll tell you what, speaking of Chelsea, Kepa's penalty.
It's still flipping Gavin over, isn't it?
I mean, why did Thomas Tuchel make that substitution? Why did he not?
I saw some podcasts about it. Apparently, it's because it's a tactic they've been using. Like in the Club World Cup, they've been doing that, and it was working.
I thought it was because he was obviously now his second choice. He's obviously got them to the final. Maybe he's thought, you know what, we've got penalties. Let's just give him that chance. But I think they probably should have played him all the way through, if I'm honest, rather than the main lad. The number one choice.
Yeah, but Mendy had a good game though.
I'm more like if they've played all the way through, I'm always want to give them a chance to play all the way to the final. Like, you know what Liverpool done with Kelleher, third choice. Done well to give him a chance.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I don't know. Goalkeeper's going to be hard to call because you know what my thinking was? I thought we should have sold Darlow last summer when he had value.
I still think we should
have. Yeah, we should have.
We should have sold him last summer, man. I don't think Woodman is a bit questionable. I remember when the takeover when it happened. I remember all the rumors about Ter Stegen coming as well.
Imagine how we got linked with Kepa. If I'm not wrong, I read it somewhere the other day.
Yeah, no, not for me. Thank you.
I know.
He's not better than Dubravka. No way.
No, he's not. He's not. But I'm just saying, like, it's good to see that we've got options. You know what I mean? Like with the money we'll have.
Oh yeah, we do. I mean,
you know what? I hear people say Dubravka's too old. He's only 33, and that's like the prime as a goalkeeper.
I rate him. I've always rated him since he's been at the club. It's just sometimes fans need to be a bit more like understanding of where we've come from, where we are now.
He's having his best games at the minute because he's having out today.
That was another gem. That was another gem that Rafa unearthed.
The same tomorrow. He has nothing to do. You know, if we get that deck chair, you know what I mean? It's getting a bit brighter these days.
It's getting used eventually.
What about trying one of the youngsters up front? It'd be great if Santiago Munoz has been trained with the first team.
And Lascelles put on his backside, and I'll judge him by the pick.
We can't afford it though, because at the end of the day, we're still in the relegation battle. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, Liam says the championship is better than the Bundesliga championship. Still get very competitive.
Championship is actually the most I think is it not the 5th most watched? Something like that.
I wouldn't disagree with that statement either, to be honest.
Elite says, and Kunku from Leipzig looks quality. Christopher and Kunku midfield player.
What about that Cantona bloke that plays for Cantona? I mean, him that plays for Arsenal, and Cantona, that John calls him. Eddie and Cantona.
Eddie. Is that what he called Eddie and Kaya and Cantona?
Yeah, Eddie and Cantona. Aye.
He probably stole that from someone too.
Probably off Lee Gunner. Lee Gunner probably stole it off him.
Oh.
Like he steals everything else off him.
Wilson's got to Barcelona.
I honestly couldn't get the idea of our fans wanting Eddie and Kedia. He's championship level for me. No way.
Don't worry, man.
He wanted Ryan Brewster as well, didn't he?
Oh, God.
Remember that?
Imagine
not to mention air level.
Big Dom Solanke from Bournemouth.
Aye.
I don't remember John saying that, but wow.
No, but to be fair, the summer will be a good window for us just to get rid of the deadwood and bring some decent quality in. And I trust Eddie that with the process behind him, it's good to do it.
Like Matt Ritchie, Hendrick, Clark, all the players from the championship need to go.
Look at what he's done this January in a short period of time, though, who he's brought in. You know what I mean? They're making an impact already.
Yeah, Truth says first thing I think we should get in the summer if we stay up is a striker and a great goalie. A striker, yes, absolutely.
I think Dubravka's all right if I'm honest. The guy doesn't deserve to be dropped or anything. But what I don't agree with is giving Carl Dollo a 5-year contract and Woodman as well. Oh man,
we need Holland in the summer, definitely. I think Holland in the summer has got to be like people might laugh at that, right? But why not? We've got the money. We can sell it to them. Why not? You know what I mean? In the summer.
Well,
Holland?
You never know.
Why not?
Nah,
he's still a young lad.
No way.
One season out of Europe, and then you say to him after one season, if we don't get in Europe, then you can leave. Why not?
The thing is, Chip, this guy wants to. This guy wants to. You could tell he wants to compete with Mbappe for the best player in the world. He needs to be in the best competitions to be against that. There's no way he's going to play Europa League and try to be the best player in the world.
No, he's going to be starting every week here. He's going to be the main man here. He's going to be the goal scorer here.
Yeah, I get that, but he's going to be wanting to play Champions League.
If you sell it to him, you never know what players. Money talks, doesn't it? I mean, who would have thought when they were in Europe, you know?
We've got Bruno from Lyon who would be in Europe, and he's not playing in Europe at the moment because he's playing with us.
I just think,
like I said,
Haaland has that ego. I think for me, he'll probably, if he comes to the Premier League, he'll probably be Man City only.
Well, like I said, we got Trippier for Atletico Madrid. He won the championship last season.
Yeah, but look how old he is. Like, he's playing for another year contract. Look at Haaland, man. Like, there's no way.
Yeah, the minute there's some of the big won't take it seriously just yet, though. The table and that.
Yeah, I agree with Matt here. He says Haaland won't play a season without Champions League football.
Yeah,
he's going to be wanting to. Like that's the way it is. Like these players.
No, John. Nah, John. This morning, Legends FFing is just full of women.
Tell you what, if Dublin Dave comes on the night, he'll have something dirty to say about me.
And he responded to one of them as well by saying, "Oh, good evening, my favourite Mancunian, Nick."
Oh God!
Is he still talking about football and whatnot? Because I'm sure he talks about Salt Lake and that as well.
Yeah, he says top people FF, and then it's all women. It's all women.
Yeah, Matthew says Moon orders to trade with the first team before he traded in January. The championship is the best league, and look how competitive it is. That's a good point. Truth says 33 is old, but doesn't mean he is bad. It just he has a short time left in the high league football, max 2 years, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, look at Lloris. He's well into his 30s, and he's still playing for Spurs.
That guy's washed.
Look at Seaman was 39. Seaman was 40 when he retired.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you got Seaman played all the way. Well, after that Man City, so he pretty sure
he's still going to go there. He's a Palmer. He's going to play until he's 46.
Who was it? I'm pretty sure when we played Wigan, when we were in the championship, and when we won 2-0, there was the keeper, former Bolton keeper who played for Wigan, and I'm pretty sure he was in his 40s.
Was it Mike Pollard? Pollard?
No.
The Egyptian goalkeeper. He played for Bolton as well. Al-Habsi.
Al-Habsi.
No,
Al-Habsi. He did. He played for a bit.
It's not
Mark Crossley did as well. Remember when we played Fulham and the beat were 4-1 at St James's and he had the absolute worldie of a game?
Yeah.
He was in his 40s then.
It's not that one. Now it's come to me. Jaskalainen.
Oh, him, you see Jaskalainen,
His son plays, I think he plays in League 2.
He plays for Crewe, I think.
Aye. Or League 1, League 2, I think. Aye. That's right.
Yeah, Jaskalainen, I'm pretty sure.
Van der Sar played for a bit as well. Remember him, Edwin?
Jaskalainen is continued till 2018, and he's 46 now. So he would have only been like 44 when he stopped playing.
Keepers do play on, though. That's the thing. Let's be honest, though. They don't get as injured as much as what like outfield players do.
Mavi says John definitely runs a League Gunner page.
I think he's got a cardboard cart over him, hasn't he? Of League Gunner in his room or something, got naked or something.
Mavi says,
baby.
Mavi says in Kenya Championship best does not for me. And Kuku scored a hat-trick versus City in the Champions League this season. Yes, he did, didn't he?
I mean, now it's Spurs beat Man City, then they go and get beaten the next game. That's such a Spursy thing to do.
Yeah, Truls keepers usually play to the 40s. Some have.
Yeah, they do.
Lehman says, I would sell Woodman in the summer to Bournemouth or to a relegated club.
I would as well.
I would sell Darlow and keep Woodman.
Darlow needs to go for me, man.
Yeah, he does.
He's too good to be on the bench, in my opinion.
You definitely walk into a championship that easy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, Chippers, we are getting Holland maybe in 5 years' time to call to Matthew.
Yeah.
Let's just see what happens in the summer, as well, I say. Because if we're in the Premier League, you don't know what's going to happen. Agents talk, money talks.
See,
you don't know.
See, I think the majority players...
Felix is tempted to buy us a quarter of Truls.
Buy us? Do you mean Dot Joyner?
Well, yeah, tempted. I
don't think he's going to buy with his own money, but you know.
Oh, you just got a Sinclair there.
To add the investment on to the PIF, no problem.
Yeah.
If he wants to have a sharing with, fair enough. I mean,
by all means, put your share in.
Oh, Buffy says John loves. I can't see anything. John loves some Friday Fist. Oh God, I remember one. And you know what happened after that?
You know what's funny? Whenever John joins the stream, the whole it just completely switches off.
But do you know what though? I tweeted him the day just saying the words FF, right, and he actually liked it, and I'm thinking, oh John, man, come on. Give up.
Jason said he'd bring Bellingham home.
Oh, Jason, you've had Sinclair, there's another one.
You never know. We
all know Jason loves Chris.
He's having as much of a Sinclair with you as you saying Holland and Newcastle.
I'm telling you, don't rule it out.
Like we're actually challenging for Europe. I don't think any big player's going to take us seriously. We've got money. Don't get us wrong. I know money talks, but we'll have to get there first. You know what I mean? Right now, it's about staying up, and then next season, see where we finish. You know what I mean? That's the way I see it. They will eventually, but it takes time.
Holland would probably like something like 750 grand a week a quarter.
That's just like pennies for them, man. That's literally pennies in their back pocket.
Like where we're finishing. If we stay up, which we should do theoretically, and then next season see where we're finishing. Then that's where like players will think, you know, actually there's a project going on there. Looks good, but
yeah, that's like the main attraction right now.
It's harder for big players to think, oh, actually, no, I want to play Champions League football. I want to play Europa League. I don't just want to play Premier League football every week.
Yeah, True says Haaland is not the ego you think, Ryan. Well,
yeah,
Haaland will come to England. Same with
I agree with Troll.
He wants to go to La Liga. I think Mbappe's going to go to Madrid next season.
He's going. Well, here's the thing. I agree with Trolls. He's got the ego. He wants to be the best. There's no way he comes to us. There's no way.
That contract's already been sorted. I think he's just playing out his last games for PSG and gone.
Yeah.
He's already signed for them.
Yeah, keepers don't usually decline to the late 30s, yeah. Liam says Woodman is another Fraser Forster. I don't think did Fraser Forster play for in the league? I think he only played only a few friendlies. I don't think he played any Premier League.
I think it was mostly when he was sub, wasn't he? When he was like,
no, what's Fraser Forster gone on to do? Like just go to Scotland and win trophies? Like
Celtic and Southampton.
I actually give him credit for doing that though, because a lot of players, don't want to go to Scotland, they want to sit on the bench, but at least he's actually done something. Now he's getting some games at Southampton in the Premier League.
Truls says Arsenal tried a bid, and Felix said he is more interested in our project, according to Truls.
There again, money talks, so doesn't it? As well.
Yeah, Felix transfer will take at least 100 million because he signed an 8-year contract with Atletico.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it in a minute.
They spent the Griezmann money on Joao Felix.
Yeah, Mavi says that he wants to see those FF twits. They are grim. Apparently, Haaland to Barcelona is the done deal according to Elite. Well, we'll see, but nothing.
Where they get the money from? Well, they took out all that massive loan.
Bankrupt Barcelona.
Yeah, no way, Trolls. No way, man.
Bankrupt Barcelona all of a sudden have turned into Man City overnight.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, man. Either the media or just complete retards.
They couldn't keep Messi, but all of a sudden they can go and get, we're going to get Aubameyang.
You know what the thing is, I want to say too, guys, is that I think this whole thing about getting Champions League to attract players, yes, it's a bit of a thing, but not completely. You look at teams like Man United, they signed Ibrahimovic, Pogba. Arsenal signed Aubameyang without Champions League. Like, I think this will be the talk in a few years' time when we're up the table. Oh, we need to compete. We need to get top 4 every single year to attract players, but that's just a bit of a myth, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, now you got to look at Newcastle's training facilities to try and attract players. Like, oh wait,
it's like if Barca don't make Champions League this year, they could still try and get they could still attract players.
The thing I'll say is though, right, we could say to players, we've got wheelie bins and bloody paddling pools if you're interested. I mean, but you're on bounds.
That still makes me laugh. Like,
can you guys imagine if we're in Champions League and we're still at Benton?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what makes me laugh. I'm like, we're in the Premier League for as long as I remember, and like, our training facilities are terrible. Even Eddie Howe, the Danish press conference, they're not perfect, but they've definitely got ambitious plans to get a training thing done. That's what Mike Ashley should have invested in when he was here.
Can you just imagine next season you've got like Botman, Haaland, and Diego Carlos and paddling pools or in the bloody Newcastle Council wheelie bins? just like we've got the double red bins from Biffa coming as well. To just give us off and off. All the bin men from Biffa are coming. Don't worry, we'll come then. It's
good old spray.
Yeah.
But what all know as well, Jason loves Chris Wood. I mean, his love for Chris Wood is undying. I mean, he loves Chris Wood, doesn't he?
It's gone from Jeff Hendrick to Chris Wood now.
Yeah. That fascination is surreal, how he loves him. Yes, Jason, I know you're in the chat. You love Chris Wood.
You'll be sending some Valentine's cards out to him for next year.
Yeah.
I love you, baby.
Yep.
He loves Chris Wood like John loves Man United.
Oh my God.
I'm thinking
he was retweeting Man U stuff today, John. He was retweeting Man U stuff I saw the day.
Yeah, well, Jason says because Barca have got something like a 500 million sponsorship money, even though they are $1 billion in debt.
I don't get how that
happened because the debt wipes out.
I don't get how that is right.
It's not right at all because you got a club like Derby who are literally the way it's looking, they're going out of bloody business.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I was going to say, Archer, since you haven't had a chance to.
I'm going to go now. Just to give you a chance to talk. All right.
No problem. Good to see you. You're vlogging the game tomorrow.
Bye, man.
No
you doing a vlog tomorrow at the game?
See how I feel. If not, I'll do a reaction.
No problem. Well, anyways, do subscribe to 2Nobby TV if you haven't already done so. See you
later.
Good to see you. I was shy. Archer, can we win against Brighton tomorrow?
Aye, totally.
Yeah, why not? I don't see why not.
Short and sweet, straight to the point.
I'm gonna go for 2-1
win. That's interesting. Fleetwood Town is better than training facilities, yeah, but never mind, lads. We'll have the great Jeffrey Edric back for next season. As much as to say, Jason, I think he'll be a win this summer as well.
Jason, we all know your man crushes aren't going to be here next season, so you can just.
Elitist top 6 can attract players because they are a bigger brand. Newcastle isn't there yet.
Nope.
Well,
not yet.
It won't take long to get there, though.
I reckon 7 players will leave in the summer.
Very few will leave, I think. The rumours I've heard could well leave. Miggy,
Oh, you heard that.
Kraft.
Oh, you'll be good.
Clark.
Fernandez?
Yes.
He's a free agent, though.
Henry?
Yes, possibly. Lewis is another one, apparently.
Like, yeah.
I'm kind of a bit disappointed. I would actually have loved to have seen Lewis get a better opportunity.
Yeah.
Like Gale's in the
I would
mix
have
as
had
well.
Lewis in the squad over
Gale,
Dummett just because of injury reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Dummett's time's done either.
Yes, I agree with that. I was going to say, talks of the cut off of Fabian Schär, a new contract. Would you like to see that?
Yeah. Shaw's been playing really well. This first half of the season, especially Shaw's been playing well alongside Dan Burn.
Yeah, he has.
So
I see something in Fabian Schär. I do actually.
So the thing is, it is a good thing that Lascelles is obviously on the bench fighting for his spot. Because Lascelles has been playing absolutely diabolical.
Yeah.
So that's why since we got Dan Burton, he's just been on form.
And also, Fabian Schär's been playing with better defenders around him, like Trippier, like Target, of course, Dan Burn as well.
I feel like watching Shaw. I feel like Shaw's getting a lot better than he. Well, I feel like Shaw's playing really well since we actually saw him and we actually signed him.
Yeah, I mean, did you look at how he used his strength against Brentford to release the ball to Joe Willock for him to bury that in the net? Look at the strength Fabian Schär used against two Brentford players.
Yeah.
And the way he managed to pass that ball through to Joe Willock.
Yeah, no. That was just unreal.
Yep.
But if Gale leaves in the summer, then I'll recommend Newcastle sign 2 more strikers.
I don't think it's if Gale leaves, it's when he leaves, because there's no way there's no way on earth he's stopping.
You'd have 4 strikers this summer or next season?
3.
Obviously we'll have Wilson, Wood, and then obviously but if Gale does go, then I reckon we need 2 more strikers.
Yeah, Jason says piss off Chip as Wood is the worst.
You love Wood and Hendry.
Matthew says, we'll love us to sign Oshmihen in the summer. Victor Oshmihen from Napoli.
Say it better than what I would.
23 years of age as well. Young lad.
The thing is as well, I think this is a big year for teams to go in for strikers. Like Man City are going to get a striker. Chelsea probably because they want to sell Lukaku. Arsenal need to because both of them are free agents, so it'll be a bit difficult this summer.
Yeah,
I think Man City will go back for Kane as well. That's what I think they will as well.
Could well do.
I think Chris Wood
he's going to be cheaper than 100 million. I think it'd be a lot cheaper than 100 million.
Yep.
Yeah, his value's definitely gone down. Like he hasn't been that good this season until like last game, I'd say, or not last game. Like, Tottenham against Man City and a bit before that. But even with Conte there, man, like why would he want to stay at Tottenham, the toilet bowl stadium?
He won't. He'll be gone the summer. I can't see him lasting past the summer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Peter, you not got any more food picks tonight?
Well, we can find out. Well, Dummett over Lewis for me, more versatile. I think Dummett's just lost a lot of pace now. The injuries are just...
He hasn't got any pace. That's the problem. He's got none.
Yep.
But although I think Ryan wants to sign Jonathan David in the summer, don't you, Ryan?
There's a lot of good free agents in the market. There's a lot of good free agents in the market, like Frank Kessie.
Jonathan David?
Nah, that guy's
Please.
washed, man.
Plays for AC Milan at the moment. Shares first touch for the Willow goal was world class. It certainly was. Cost us for financial fair play rules. Any sponsorship deal has to be achievable by any other team. Imagine if we had Koulibaly, a Colton Mason, quality centre back, isn't he?
He's not bad, like.
Liam says Conte never lasts long at big clubs. He doesn't. Did
He's
last
just the
only-
Mourinho. He's just the Monday Mourinho, where a season or two and then that's it. He's out.
Matthew says we warned he'll be 31 in the summer. That he's on about Koulibaly. Still a quality centre back. I mean, we've signed
Well, at least
Trippier.
3 years. You still get 3 years out of him.
2 years max. He stays at the club. I want to see him have a chance in the Premier League at Colton Mason. But anyway, guys, we've been going just over an hour, so you know what that means.
No.
Well, food picks time.
Oh, God. I've had me tea, so you can't make it any sicker.
Right, and so,
As
well.
opposed to like penis sausages or something. Or...
Well, let's see what we've got in stock for today. Spare me a few minutes. Right, the first picture we've got is this. This is a mushroom. It's a mushroom. It's a mushroom pizza served at Walthamstow FC Football Club, and apparently cost $8. It sounds like a non-league side. Apparently, £8 for that.
What?
But to be honest, it's a full pizza, but the pizza doesn't look that big, does it?
I wouldn't have mushroom on a pizza either. Not looking like that.
Mushrooms are disgusting. I can't stand them.
Oh, to be honest, I like mushrooms on a pizza, I've got to admit.
No.
You know that I watched Read My Takeaways video last week. He went to Hull Stadium or Hull City's ground. It looked like that's some good food there.
The only thing that doesn't go on a pizza for me is pineapple.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, pineapple deserves to be blocked.
No, pineapple's goated on pizza.
No.
Oh.
Next one we've got, it's a ham and cheese panini served at Man United.
Oh my God.
Flipping raw.
What the hell? It looks like it's someone's minge.
What you be looking at, Archer? That's
Dude,
if it looked like that, I'd be worried.
it's like, just
And it costs £4 to buy that as well.
No. Bullshit.
Right, next one we've got, that's chicken and chips, and that's apparently was served at Wembley.
No, that's jizz on chicken and chips. That's what that is.
I mean, it looks like they've got some like mayonnaise, some seasoning on.
That's not
with it as
mayonnaise.
well.
That's not mayonnaise.
Probably that costs about £4 to buy that as well.
That's jizz. That's not mayonnaise.
Next one I'm going to show is a burger that's served at Anfield. That burger to me, burger.
That's a Rustlers.
I mean,
That's
what it
awesome.
like? That doesn't.
Well,
Look
to
like
be honest, I'd rather have a Rustlers after looking at that.
I mean, you're thinking, where's the cheese? Where's the onions? But even though I didn't have onions on a burger, but that looks pretty boring to me. That like
Looks grim. How much was that?
I can't remember. I didn't see the price for that one, but that's what a burger apparently looks like at Anfield, according to that.
I'll be gone there anytime soon.
Right, next one. This is what Jason sent me. Actually, this it's chips with cheese and curry. And apparently that's served at Rangers.
Whoever has that needs sectioning.
I mean, curry and cheese doesn't go together. Surely not.
No.
The curry, like looking at it, it looks like someone's just like piled cheese and chips, and then just someone's just like literally had a massive shit out of the top.
Or they've been sick on it.
Yeah, even Jason said that looked absolutely unappetizing for him as well. Well, the final one we've got is this one. That is apparently
Scotch pie, isn't it?
that's apparently steak and black pudding pie served at Arbroath. Now that I would actually have you took into that one.
If it was a steak pie, I probably would, but not like that.
I don't think that's too bad. I think that looks nice, that one, actually.
Just finger the pastry.
I think I would tuck into that one, actually, more likely. But, yeah, there you are. That's today's food picks done for tonight. So let me know what you think of them.
Horrible.
So there you are. But anyway, guys, if you are enjoying the show, don't forget to hit the like button. Please subscribe if you are new to the channel as well. If you would like to donate, super chats are available as well. And if you would like to become a member of the channel as well, you can hit the join button next to the subscribe button and you can become a member of the channel as well. Where are we up to with my comments? I think I am now. Many things, I think Connor will leave Spurs in the summer. I think he will if he's not backed. I wouldn't take Connor at Newcastle according to Liam. Said he'd keep persistent with Eddie, which is good. Leet says Newcastle should avoid Chelsea model. They always overspend on players. They will struggle without Abramovich. Do you think they will? Yep. I mean, look how much money he's pumped into that club, though.
Yeah, because we don't know how good the new owners are going to be. They could be a Mike Ashley type owner. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know them, do they? Is it partly a Swiss billionaire that is looking into buying them?
Mm-hmm. But I'll tell you what, there's one thing. I bet it doesn't take as long for that takeover to happen as ours.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Jason says, I sent you the one from Scotland. You did. It was that one with the chips, the curry sauce, and the cheese. God, Pete, you butchered Walthamstow. That's down. Yeah, well. There you are, Jason. Pineapples pudding. Call. Cheese and curry is a no, according to Matthew. That curry looks so thick, according to Matthew as well. Oh,
that looks like bloody diarrhea.
There you are. That's what Mason just said as well. Right on. Off to please, Skyver. Thanks for having me on. No problem, Ryan. Good to see you. Who's going to pay? Apparently, who's going to pay $3 billion for Chelsea? That's how much Abramovich has put the club up for sale for. $3 billion.
Laughable. $3 billion. Who wants to pay for it? Jog on.
$3 billion.
Well, a lot of money.
The Swiss billionaire is supposed to buy that. I don't know what his wealth is. I've not seen it yet. So, but you will wait and see. Anyways, take care. Oh, keep it to his Mike Ashley to Chelsea, according to Jason.
Yeah, I'm for that. Well, I don't think he's got $3 billion in his name.
I mean, what happened with them buying Derby County?
I think he wants to buy it, but well, he doesn't. That's another matter. Oh. Got my legs up stiff as a penis. Oh, that's it all out, sorry.
Oh, I think Liam's in there. You there, Liam?
Yeah, I'm here.
How are you doing?
I'm all right.
Not Alex, I suppose.
He hasn't showed up the night, actually, hasn't come in. But can we be there bright in the morning, Liam?
I think we will.
That's good. I think we will as well. I mean, the run we're on at the minute is really good.
Yeah, it's really good, to be fair.
I mean, Matthew's just said in there, that pie looks so nice, but I hate black pudding. I love black pudding, me, like.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
It's wrong, man. It's wrong.
You don't like black pudding there, Chippers?
No.
Oh, I think it's lush, man. Don't like black pudding? What?
You're wrong for liking it.
Oh, I think it's good. Archer, do you like black pudding?
Aye, I
There
do.
you are. There you
Is this all
are.
gang at one meeting night? Is this everyone just ganging at one meeting night? Is this?
Everyone
being
doesn't
John
like it on
Sinclair
the
for night.
Apparently, Chelsea fans would hate Mike Ashley because he's a Spurs fan.
I wouldn't hate him supporting them.
Abramovich
one of
wants
them.
4 billion in the offers. It's been around 3 billion, according to Truls. Apparently, the Swiss billionaires' wealth is around 5 billion.
So he's going to lose 4 of his £5 billion to buy a football club.
Well, depends how else he makes his money from. Matty Longstaff has just scored for Mansfield tonight.
How the might have fallen.
Paddy assisted one. Did he score one?
That tells you how good he is if he can only get a loan move to a League. Is it League 2 club?
Mm-hmm.
Says to me, he isn't a Premier League player.
I thought there could have been something in Matty, but
Oh, he's gone.
It could well be. Yeah, Matty Longstaff has scored in that game, so they're winning 2-0.
John Sinclair scored tonight as well, you know.
I don't know what happened there.
I think you could just get a connection, just went a bit. Yeah, Mansfield are 2-0 up against Exeter. And Matty Longstaff's just scored the second goal for Mansfield as well.
John scored tonight as well, you know, with Gillian, were he? You know, I can't wait for Monday night, man. Been a while.
Oh, there's a goal. Sheffield United have scored.
Cheers, Cammy.
Who scored?
I don't know. I'm not what you're watching it.
I think it's Billy Sharp.
Oh, Billy Shaw. Billy Shaw. No, 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 no. Billy Shaw.
Apparently, the Swiss billionaire just said he will bring some American investors with him.
Well, of course he will. Safe that was us.
America was the worst.
Truth says, great show. Thanks very much, Truth. Take care of that for you. Chelsea will become the next Arsenal called into. Do you think that's a possible?
With American owners, yes.
To be honest, they're not the best, are they?
Well, who thought we would become the next Man City, except we're richer than them?
Yep.
I was just looking at. I didn't think Archer had a mouth because his beard's that hairy. I couldn't see his mouth. Oh, there it is.
God knows what you're going to do on the fan reaction tomorrow after the game, Archer.
Well, it all depends if we win, isn't it?
Oh God!
You'll have to have the whether we'll win or lose or draw.
You'll have to have the full Monty music on. Mm-hmm. We're going to bump it. We're going to bang it. Bang it. We're going to hump it and bang it.
Take care, PD Paddle. See you later. Truth, thank you very much for tuning in the night. Got about.
Are you at the game tomorrow, Liam?
Me, no. The only game I'm going to will be the Hampton Richmond game against Derbyshire Hamlet.
All right, which is the next Newcastle game you're going to come for, Liam?
I was really thinking about the Leicester one.
Leicester. Were you thinking of Wolves as well?
Yeah, but that game got, changed.
Oh, it's on a Friday night, isn't it? I mean, yeah.
It's on a Friday night on Sky, isn't it? On the 8th.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, the stupid thing about that is, right, we play 4:30 on the Sunday against Spurs at 2 on the Sunday, and then we play on the first game of the following week on the Friday night. How does that work?
I know, hi. Yep, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Yay.
There you are. So what's the lineup going to be for tomorrow against Brighton tomorrow? We'll start with you, Archer.
Don't change your winning team. Don't change your winning team.
Well, the both can goal.
Yep.
Burn and Shaw at the back. Kraft if he's playing.
Or you sit with Kraft.
Well, if he's playing. If not, then change it. Then play Manquia at right back.
Mm-hmm.
Left back. Oh.
That's an obvious one, Archer.
Oh yeah, my target. What am I thinking?
How do you forget that?
He's having a Sinclair right there.
Hey, Archer, man.
Matt Target left back. Jolan and Shelby Willock.
Yep.
Fraser on one side. Hopefully Maxi does play because I've never heard. Eddie Howe's never really said much about him. Like
He said he could train. He might have been in training in the day, but it's again making the decision.
and then so Fraser on one side, and then possibly Jacob Murphy.
Possibly, yeah. And up front in the middle.
Up front up a Wood.
Liam, what do you think the start lineup will be tomorrow as well?
Well, I've not heard Eddie Howe's press conference, but I'm going to say Dubravka got in goal. Left back will be, well, you know who, Matt Target.
Yep.
Centre back will be Shaw and Dan Burn. I'm not sure what's going on with Lascelles. I'm not so sure what's going on with them.
He's fighting for his place at the moment, and to be honest, it's only right.
Yeah, it's true. Right back, probably Enquiries, probably.
I would, yeah.
Yeah. The midfield, you can't change it. You can't change it.
No, you can't. So Bruno's, to me, he's going to have to just wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, so stick with the midfield against Brentford. The two, look, I'll play Fraser on the wing, along with ASM if he's fully fit, and up front will be Chris Wood.
Chippers, what do you think the starting 11 will be tomorrow as well?
But Dubs and Nets. It's either Target left back.
Yep.
Shaw, Burn. And then at right back, I would play Manquio.
Yeah.
Midfield will be the same midfield, and then up front, I would obviously say midfield Willock, Shelby, Jolinton, and then of course for me the front three tomorrow, I would play obviously Wood, Fraser, and I would keep Murphy, and I would put ESM on the bench because
I think, I don't think Murphy's. I think Murphy's done all well. Okay, since coming in.
Well, I think after one training session for ESM, you kind of throw him back in the team, especially when we've won beaten. What was it? And
well, unless he's done some training outside as well.
But especially after today, after tomorrow, we've got 3 games in a week. So, for me, you say to him, listen, yes, I'm not going to throw you in, but you will be playing. You know, you will get your chance because there's 3 games in a week, and players can't do 3 games in a week. So, and that Everton game is the last one of the 3, and that for me is the most important game to win.
It is definitely. I mean, Brighton to me is winnable tomorrow. Southampton's going to be tough. Chelsea,
we don't do well at Southampton.
I mean, no, we're told. Chelsea, we're record down there is tosh as well, but it all depends with what's going on in the background of the club. That may not think that we could maybe get something down there, but we don't know.
Like they're all but safe. So what have they got to play for?
Who?
Southampton. They're all but safe. They might concentrate on the FA Cup now.
Well, you never know. I mean, game against Crystal Palace will get rearranged because the Palace is winning the FA Cup against Stoke.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's going to be arranged for a midweek game?
What Palace?
Yeah,
Definitely.
It'll have to be.
It'll be sometime in April.
Yeah, it could well be. It could be a midweek game. Oh.
It'll have to be because there's no other time to play it.
Yeah, possibly.
Mm-hmm. See, I feel sorry for those Palace fans who had to come travel from down here up to Newcastle.
Well, yeah, I remember when I made the journey down there this season.
Well, it would have been stupid anyways because it was meant to be a Sunday at 2:00. Well, that's a bit of a stupid time to get from London up here anyway. So,
well, could be worse. It's not like you travel miles away and again gets postponed like I did to Harrogate.
Oh, remember that. I mean, well, yeah, we'll wait and see. But I think the Palace game will be arranged for a midweek game. But yeah, because it would have been a Saturday on the 19th of March. But of course, yeah, with of course Palace being an FA Cup action, that game will be rearranged. Definitely. So we'll wait and see.
Well, they're not supposed to be playing on the 20th of March.
No, I think it was definitely. Well,
I think the club changed it to 20th of March. Then
they did change it to the 20th.
Yeah, and then obviously it's got to get. Yeah, it was changed to the Sunday, but then of course because they win in midweek, it's going to get changed again.
Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. It was supposed to be the 20th. Yes. So actually, you're right. Yes. I like it's payday and others got the match tomorrow. Me and Archie will be there.
Yep.
Oh,
totally.
I'm obviously off work at the minute, so I can't go.
Are you going to try and get to a game this season, Chip? Is it possible?
I'll try to, but it's very difficult when the season ticket holders keep nabbing all them straight away, and then there's no tickets left. They come to the.
Because I would definitely sold possibly one. If I could,
you can definitely
I could sold possibly one or two out.
I just need to see when I'm off.
Yeah,
I've got a week off in April, but obviously that week where they're off, we play Spurs away. So
talk about that. Have you seen the loyalty points for Spurs?
120. And I was tempted to go to Chelsea, but as soon as I got to 20, gone.
I won't get a Chelsea. It's apparently it's a shit view from there. Like.
I've been to Stamford Bridge.
You sit right in the corner.
Yeah, you do at the shed end.
Yes, but I don't think it's very high though. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's right in the corner. You're right in the corner. You're right out the way of everything.
Yeah, possibly. Answers to 3-1 win to the 2 away the lads. That's a good prediction. I've got to admit, it's possible. It's possible. It is
Anything's possible.
I've just seen Jason's comment on YouTube. Black pudding is disgusting, made up of mainly pig's blood. Where are you, Jason? Hi, Jason. Where are you?
He's bottled it because he's watching. He's watching Chris Wood's best bits.
Oh God. There you go.
The best bits of Chris Wood for Jason.
Yeah. I mean, I know our record against Brighton is pretty tosh.
I think we've lost every single game since being in the Premier League, apart from 1 or 2.
It's five draws and 4 defeats.
Yeah, since we played Brighton when they beat the Premier League, the first game we lost 1-0 at the Amex Stadium. The second game was a 0-0 draw at St James's Park. The third game we lost 1-0 at home at St James's Park.
I know we lost 3-0 a couple of times.
We drew 1-1. We drew 1-1 down at the Amex Stadium in Rafa's last season as well. First season under Bruce, both of them were 0-0 draws.
Yeah.
And last season we both got slapped 3-0 in both of those games.
And also the one I went to when we drew 1-1.
Oh, were you there?
Drew 1-1 there this season.
Under Graham Jones.
Oh yes, when Hayden scored, and they had.
And I went to one. I went to one under us where we lost 1-0.
Yes, I wasn't in that. I don't think I was in that one actually.
Chris, done Brighton away, have you?
No, I've not done Brighton yet. I think it's London, the furthest I've been to in terms of an away game. Jason said, Chris Wood has no best bits.
Oh, he does. He's got loads of best bits, man.
I mean,
Jason, you've got them all saved on your photo on your bloody hard drive, man.
Oh God! Oh, he's coming. He's here.
Who? Chris Wood? Was it Chris Wood? Hey, good eye. Chris Wood's the one fan. I was expecting you putting your on your name at the bottom, Chris Wood fan or something instead of Jason, but
okay.
Hey, good to see you though, Jason. First of all, we'll get your thoughts that win against Brentford last Saturday. What did you make of it?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Chris Wood was outstanding, wasn't he? Chris Wood was outstanding.
He was the best player on the pitch. He should never even fucking been on the pitch.
He wasn't that bad. I mean, he got into some good areas. He just should have found the back of the net.
We don't play to his strength. That's the problem.
And that is the problem. He's got so used to playing under Burnley's strengths that he's not considering playing under our strengths, and it's making him the worst signing. He is the worst signing. Shut up. He's the worst signing. Can't stand him. Can't bloody stand him. What a waste of freaking money. He's 1 in 3 in his goal scoring. Yet he should have had 2 by now. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish.
Could be worse. You could have full day arguing with Annie about bloody Steve Bruce.
Oh, I see that. My phone was going mental with the notifications when I got home from work.
I was just shocked at what he was coming out with. I mean, we both followed each other. I was just shocked.
I know one of the comments that Steve Bruce made. He was blaming the football while they lost.
Oh, I see that as well.
Yeah, we didn't have the ball. We need the football.
What?
We didn't have the ball.
He blamed the football, Steve Bruce.
How the hell he blamed the football?
Because it's Steve Bruce.
They had one shot.
Was the problem
and he was like, oh, it was a close game. They got 50-40% Raj dominated. They had one shot on target the whole game, and then he went,
I watched that game, I watched that game. The amount of chances they wasted.
But and he said to me, right, he went, they hit the bar and post. Does that not mean they had?
That doesn't mean they were brilliant. I mean, I look at the goals they conceded. It was terrible. The way they conceded the goals.
For me, Swansea just didn't even get out of second gear to beat them. Exactly. That was how laughable it was.
Didn't say something about us not even because we're only better now because we actually brought players in. Well, why didn't Steve Bruce bring any players in the fucking summer?
He was like, what was it? He was like,
he took West Brom from in the playoff positions to down to mid-table.
He's took on 8 places. They've gone down to 8 places, but do you know what Annie said? Yeah, but look at the points. It's not much different. I felt like saying it's still 8 places at the table. They've gone down.
That's a massive drop.
Well, either way,
consider for a club, West Brom, they should be in that position in the Championship as well.
Do you know what the worst part is, though, Pete? Luton Town on the playoffs.
Yeah, lost to Luton Town, didn't they?
Well, either way.
Do you know what as well Annie said? He went,
at least all got Championship.
And then Annie was like, he's all got a vendetta against Bruce. I felt like saying, Annie, you're the only person defending Bruce here, so I would think there's only one loser.
Then again, he did call him Mr. Pragmatic, didn't he?
I mean, who did they pick up who did they get the point against?
Blackburn.
There you are.
And that was a
0-0.
And a pie that was a snooze fest, that game as well.
But do you know what though as well? He still said if Nigel Pearson got sacked, he would have him as manager. Honestly, I thought I was on drugs. I thought I was on drugs. I thought I was stoned or pissed or what? Because
I know me and Paul said it was that time when we lost to Sheffield United last season. We would have took Pearson as manager just on a short-term basis.
I would have took Donald Duck as a manager rather than Bruce. Never mind bloody Nigel Pearson.
Exactly.
Simpson.
But apparently the West Brom fans are sick of him already.
I know. Oh, but do you know what I find even more hilarious? Annie retweeted my tweet about Bruce not winning the game of the year or whatever, right? And he put hashtag West Brom. Not one West Brom fan agreed with Annie. They didn't even get back to him. I felt like saying, Annie, you just keep digging.
I'm going to shut up before.
No problem, Archer. Well, I'll catch you at the game tomorrow.
All right, catch you later. Catch you tomorrow.
Catch you tomorrow.
Catch you later.
Like I was staggered at what Annie was coming out with. Yeah, saying he'll improve them defensively, he'll improve them attacking wise. Like, they've scored 1 goal in 5 games. They've conceded 10 goals. They've gone down the league 8 places. So what Annie's just said there is complete rubbish. Well, then he said, judge him after 10 games. How many die?
Well, I'll put
we judged him after 10 games.
I'll put on my Twitter.
We're going back to old McLaren type days of judge me after 10 games. Judge me after half the season.
I'd rather have McLaren than Steve Bruce.
Yeah, I mean, when I put I put a tweet out on Twitter saying Steve Bruce with a laughing face, and he just put, "Oh, here we go again," because you shit.
You know what, Reed? As much as I like Annie, I just think he goes at times. I just really think he does it to wind up. And
sorry,
I'm not being funny, but I'm not being funny.
West Brom
but you're going the wrong
sick of him already. Apparently, it was West Ham Van TV commented on the thing that I think West Brom put out, and they said sick of him already, and you can't blame them.
Mm. They're not getting promoted this season, West Brom. They're not getting promoted at all.
No.
I would be surprised if he's gone very soon.
Well, I'll tell you, he'll be sacked in the summer. He'll be sacked in the summer, and then we can go back Annie and go, there you go, Annie. Clamped.
Wow. Sorry,
then they'll probably say that he wasn't given enough time.
I'm glad he left this. I'm glad he got sacked from the football club. The owners did the right thing.
Well, was it sacked or he walked away?
Both. I think it was a case of
you all know he wanted his payoff because he got his payoff. You can tell it was sacked. You can tell the thought we'll give him his 1,000 game in terms of being a Premier League manager at the time, and after that, done. That was it.
Do you know what I find hilarious though? Annie was like, "You've all got a vendetta against Bruce." I was like, "No, Annie, look at the stats. He proves he's not going to."
It's not only us that's got a vendetta over Bruce. You got Aston Villa. You got every single other team he's managed.
Sheffield Wednesday because he walked out.
I mean, how is having a 20-odd% win record in the Premier League any good? It's not.
How's it dependable?
But we were lucky to stay in the Premier League last year. We were lucky.
Yeah, we were. We should have went down last season. I must admit, we should have went.
Look how poor the likes of Fulham and West Brom were.
Yeah, that's the only thing that kept winning is because them were poor at the bottom. If there was any better teams, we would have been relegated last season.
Do you know what was and Peter, do you know what the worst part is? We popped the bus against West Brom and Fulham.
Yeah, we did. Oh.
Do you know what was the turning point in us staying up last season? I remember at Easter, right? I think Fulham were playing Villa away, and Fulham were beating Villa with 10 minutes to go, 1-0, and we were in the bottom 3. And then Villa went up and scored 3 goals in the last 10 minutes, and then we went and beat Burnley away the following week. That's what kept us up. The fact if we lost that game, we would have. I think we would have gone.
Yes, we would have.
And the fact Mr. Willock came and decided to bring his goal-scoring boots with him as well. If we didn't sign him in January, we would have gone.
Also, if fans were in grounds, last season would have been a different season.
Oh, it would have been. If we were in those stadiums last season, it would have been hostile as anything.
Look how many draws Fulham had last season as well. They had a shitload of draws.
They did, yep. I mean, the games we won last season, we did play our best anyway.
Oh, shit.
We wasn't even that good.
I mean, Fulham, did we play any good down at Fulham, even though we won 2-0? Not really.
Sheffield United.
Liverpool, we were shocking, and we managed to grab a last-minute equaliser.
Apart from the West Ham game, the first half of the West Ham game where we were 2-0 was the best we played, and then apart from that, we weren't really good.
And also, I was going to say this to you, we got outplayed by a Newport County team as well with our first team.
Yes, we did. We did.
And Rochdale.
Yes, we did as well.
Blackburn reserves.
Yes.
Brentford reserves as well.
Yes,
but the thing is, Annie doesn't understand. We had Bruce as our manager of our team. He's not managed their team. We've seen firsthand how bad he is as a manager. He hasn't. He's just, and he calls us the deluded and the ones that have the vendetta. I'm sorry, like Annie, but
so Annie, if you're watching, if Steve Bruce managed your club, Bristol City, you'll be calling him within a matter of 2 seconds.
And
if Annie's watching, he should come on and defend Bruce to the hill because I want to hear it. It's ridiculous.
Do you know what annoyed me the most about that season? His press conference for the Morecambe game.
Oh yes.
The way he was talking that Morecambe would buy me a neck or something.
Oh God.
I think he said something like this, that we've got to play well to beat Morecambe, and at the time Morecambe were favourites to get relegated to non-league.
Yeah. Anyways, we've got another guest. We've got Paul Seals in. Good evening, Paul.
All right, lads.
How you doing?
Right.
I'm married.
Good.
Looking forward to the match tomorrow.
Are you at the game tomorrow as well, Paul?
I am. It's going to be
nice.
loads of goals, loads.
If you want to catch you out before kickoff, we're usually beside the Jackie Milburn statue near the club shop before kickoff.
Yeah, I know. I usually pass. I usually see you there. I do pop and say hello when I'm passing, unless I'm in a hurry, like.
Yeah, sure. Feel free. I'm sure a lot of us will be hanging around there before the game tomorrow, Paul. How do you think we're going to go into the game tomorrow against Brighton? Can we get another 3 points in our hands?
Yeah, we're going to go in all guns blazing and rip the shit out of them.
I mean, it's just the run we're on. Who doesn't fancy us to get us another 3 points?
Definitely. I would say we're going to get 3 points. Yeah, I could play for them if we get 3 points, man.
I don't see why not. Why we can't go get another 3 points in the bag?
Nah.
I mean, you look at Brighton's last 3 results; they've all been in defeat.
Yeah.
And they haven't scored as well.
Game. I think it's got a pretty easy game, like I think.
It's going to be quite.
It won't be easy.
Forest have equalised against Sheffield United.
Just coming.
Just to let you know, I think Huddersfield are winning 3-0 against Peterborough United.
I mean, you mentioned Forest, Peter. I hope they go up this year, to be fair. I hope Forest go up this year, though.
So there you are. But what is the lineup? What do you think, Paul? What's the lineup going to be that Eddie Howe goes with tomorrow? Is he going to make a change or two, or do you think he's going to stick with the same?
But to be honest, nobody knows. It keeps people guessing.
Yeah, I said there might be a change in the back. I think Manquillo might come in this time for Kraft.
Oh, you Peter, though, you'll be good if Kraft gets dropped, won't you? Come on.
Oh, God almighty, man.
You have to see him play tomorrow for you.
Not really. Kraft might be at his place anyway.
Since we're in good form, would you keep Maximum on the bench or would you still play Fraser? That is the question, yeah.
You've got to keep Fraser in the side.
Definitely, aye.
You can't play ASM after one training session in 2 weeks.
Maximum thinks he's bigger than the club and he needs to be slapped down a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Even though if he is back from injury or not, you got that feeling that just because it's ASM and just because of the name that he's made for himself, is he just because he's back, he's going to expect to walk straight into the starting lineup.
It shouldn't work like that. I wouldn't have him in. Like you see, Paul says, you'll get 85 minutes of shit, then have a Sunday you'll put a goal in. We want that all the time.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
We don't want a part-time player because if you think of it, that's what he is. He is a good player, but he's a part-time good player.
Yeah. Absolutely, yes. You got a point there.
Yeah. Not trying to put dampeners on things, but you know.
Hi, exactly.
You see, Joe Linton, come on. Watch a player. Oh.
He's superb lately, hasn't he?
Ever since he left John's basement, he's improved massively.
Well, he got rid of the carpet.
Joe Linton's after you now, Chip, isn't he?
No.
After the comments that have been coming through the last couple of years.
I've not seen them.
Is his second name Bend Over?
Yay!
Yay! Odds for Manchester Derby this weekend. John will be watching that. I'll be doing a live stream on Sunday, won't he?
No, it is.
Yeah, he's doing the live stream from Old Trafford.
Yeah, he'll be there. He says he's going to Newcastle tomorrow, but while now he's really going to Manchester. He's not going to Newcastle.
Every time I join the site,
there he is.
Oh, Paul!
Yay.
Even nice to see the Mafia boss, Mr. Sales in the house with his Mr. Teaching. I pity the fool.
Pity the fool.
I pity the fool.
If you want to come in for the last, we've just got about 20 minutes left. If you want to come in, Paul, feel free to do so for the last part of the show. Anyway, guys,
I've found out the reason why John doesn't attend Newcastle games much is because he actually goes to the Man U game as well. That's why.
Did you see what a couple of weeks ago?
Well, no, he's coming up tomorrow. He's there for the game tomorrow.
Did you see a couple of weeks ago when John put out a tweet saying that about people selling tickets, selling Man United tickets for way over its valuation cost, and he said, I would never do that. Yeah, he's got a season ticket for Newcastle, but he's talking about selling Man United.
He also got one for Man United as well.
Well, apparently, I was going to say, well, I'll be at the game, Paul be at the game, John's coming up, and apparently Baz is coming as well. So the full four horsemen is going to be in the tune tomorrow.
Well, I hope he's written to bits. I bet he's sitting there with a Man U top on and the Gallagher then, John, is he?
And I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder. Yeah, eat red.
You'll have to get Glory My Night on the phone tomorrow, Peter, and have a blaring for him.
Oh God!
You'll have to check under his jacket to make sure he hasn't got an Eddie and Cantona billboard up.
I thought you were going to give him a punishment to wear a Man U top anyways for the next home game.
Oh God, I don't think he's going to do that.
I might just go buy one, slip it on him.
He wears a Man U top anyways. Well, not that.
Oh God, oh God.
Well, now when Man U score, he secretly has a potty bum on over it.
Oh, Paul says, not sure I'm going yet, Pete. Had a few nasty threats which the police are looking at.
Oh.
Hope you managed to get that sorted, though, Paul. I mean,
that's just fucking silly. That's silly. It is.
I mean, what I seen on Twitter was just absolutely disgusting.
It is.
You know what I'd say? Bring it on. You know where I'm going to be. I'll be there. Bring it.
Yeah. People, they do the talking, but they don't do the action. People say actions talk louder than words.
Yep.
They are a bunch of cowards, man. They are a bunch of cowards.
I mean, it's just people hiding behind the keyboard. They've got nothing else better to do than just to try and drag people down.
You're Paul, but remember, you know, we're all going to be there, so there's nothing going to happen. Maybe. Not a chance. You've got more chance of freaking Paul dropping the burger.
I mean, yeah.
You've got more chance of John doing a strip show outside the food bank then.
Different because you actually do it.
Oh, I've seen you change your name here, Jason. I don't rate Chris Wood.
Oh, come on. Don't start that.
Everyone knows my opinion on Wood.
I mean, I've just realised I've got the display names off anyway.
Chris Wood is a very, very, very shit player.
Driftwood, more like.
I've definitely got Wood. I always do have Wood.
Oh, God. Chillers, man.
I'm just putting that obvious.
I'd rather stick a striker in reserves. To be honest, I would.
Yep.
Just he's just not doing it. He's another Dwight Gale. He's just not doing it.
I mean, yeah, but I think you got to play him because we've got no other striker to play, and he's not going to play Dwight Gale anytime, is he?
No. Dwight Gale's got no future.
No, he's away in the summer, definitely.
Right, picking off the team will be away, won't
it? Gale will go to a team like Middlesbrough. I feel like Middlesbrough will pick him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll book a taxi. I'll pay for them.
Oh, Paul's here. There you are.
There he is.
Here he, Paul.
I better go. Can you keep mentioning me chain? Yeah, I'll book a taxi. I'll pay for them.
Oh, Paul's here. There you are.
You all right?
All right.
Yeah, it's on.
So you're thinking about, you're not sure if you're going to be at the game yet, Paul?
Well, I had a nice couple of messages saying I was going to get me throat slit.
That bunch of pricks, man. That bunch of pricks.
I know.
Fuck them. Oh, didn't let them get the better of you, Paul.
It's been a long week, man. A long week.
I know.
They're just sad people. They are. They're sad. Sorry about that. Oh, shut up.
I mean, they've got nothing else better to do than to hide behind a keyboard.
Oh no!
I like that one that you that says that we're going to batter you and Susan.
Yeah.
I mean, what I could believe is like he put his postcode up when he tweeted that out.
I know.
Did he?
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, should I be on there?
I mean, who puts that postcode out on a tweet?
No one does.
I mean, he
threatens to beat a woman up though.
Exactly. I mean, since he's
big man in me.
Not to mention, same as he's put his postcode up, he could have anyone turn up at his door.
I didn't even see it. Okay.
I'd love it to be someone to just either take him to jail or bloody knock him out.
Absolutely, yeah, exactly. Well, Paul, is Brighton another chance of another 3 points?
Oh, hell yes, 4-0.
4-0, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, I went 3-0.
4-0. Willock to score 2, Big Joe and Chris Wood.
Right, I'm gone. Piss off with your Chris Wood.
Sorry, Jace.
Ad says Wood at least 1 goal tomorrow. You never know. I think Chris.
I will literally find it hilarious if Wood scores tomorrow and I'm on Jason's tomorrow night and he's got to eat his own words tomorrow night, mind. I will love it.
I thought Wood last week against Brentford got us into some good positions. He just needed to score one of them. That was the
He's just not good enough. Not good enough.
No, he isn't good enough, but listen, he might just need one off his backside, get a couple of goals and then he's done his job.
He's 5'7" and I've got to score them, for fuck's sake.
I mean, I think Brentford, I've got to say, Brentford's keeper had a bit of a worldie last week. He just kept a lot of those out.
He had a worldie, but it wasn't to save Chris Wood's shot, so was it?
No, well, yeah.
Do you know what I say as well, right? I remember Shearer saying all these years ago, right, when he was going through droughts, he said, listen, as a striker, the worst thing is when you're not getting chances, and like at least he's getting the chances, because there might be a stage where if he might go through a season where a couple of games that way he might not get chances against likes of Chelsea and that. I mean, how much ball are we going to have against them? So at least he's getting the chances. It's just a case of one will go in.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, on the volley, even the lads, people who attack on the line are sad bastards, cowards and idiots. Absolutely. On the volley says, I think Wood will score tomorrow. Well, I hope so. Hopefully.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, by the way, Mr. Sales, have you been listening to a bit of music recently?
Yeah. Hey, you're not a bad singer. Not bad singer.
I've shut that page down in a couple of days. It's shutting down.
Okay.
because the idiots were using it all to put on Twitter. So I'm just shutting it down now. Like,
no, I wouldn't share it unless you said yes.
No, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I did it during the lockdown, just because a lot of people were saying they were enjoying it, so I just kept doing it, and then but of course they're using it the wrong way, so put the page down.
You know what I like, man? Bunch of twats.
Yeah. We've got one last guest for the final part of the show, Billy.
Yay.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, man. When the crowd sing more, Star.
Who is Molester League? Who is Molester?
Oh, God, I can't believe it.
Nobody's that tough, but then again.
Have we got a chance for repesture? Have we got a chance for repesture, Billy?
Make better, no Leicester.
Oh, didn't get me started with that.
I'm just waiting for Peter Ford to come.
Oh, God, I remember that as well. Andrew, you hope you're well? I've not seen a comment from him, unless it's just a random one. Ginger, Peter, isn't there a few lists going around? 7 players, Murphy, Gill, Miggy, Clark, Fernandez, and Kraft leaving this summer for the revamp of 7 new players. I've heard rumours about that, as I mentioned before, that there could be a few departures in the summer. And
what worried me today, Peter?
What?
Was Eddie Howe's press conference saying Longstaff has a future?
Yeah.
He hasn't. No.
Peter, what do you think Eddie Howe get all these protocol questions?
He's just patting him up for a leave.
No,
I think you need to block check the toast. He's a fucking troll, mate.
Yeah.
It's not, well, I can't see him in my YouTube comments as well. So
who?
Check the toasty.
Yeah, check the toasty.
I can't see him in my. I can't see him I can't see him in the YouTube comments.
Having a pop with me.
Yeah.
Well, there's a surprise.
Well, I can't see him anyway in the YouTube comments, actually.
Yeah, he's there. I can see him.
Hang on, I'm gonna have a look.
Oh,
he's one of them fucking ring pieces that's been trolling you, mate.
All right, I can't see him. I can't see him in the comments for me. Like,
and I'm going to say, with the amount of capital T's in his name, I think you can guess who it is. Wouldn't you, mate?
I can't see him either, actually.
Neither I can't as well, actually.
Underneath your comment about you on about not going to the game tomorrow, then there's Antunami, then there's 2 from this chick.
I'm pension seeking and cry me a river for Paul. Always,
them ones.
I can't see that. Honestly, I can't see it.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's.
But just note the amount of capital T's in the name, and I think you might know who it is.
Oh yes, yeah.
I can't see, but anyways, block that twat, whoever it is.
Knob, absolute knob. Sympathy. Oh, yeah, okay. Paul, don't give it large. You get dealt with soon. See, there you go.
Honestly, I just can't see the comments.
Can you see that comment that's just come in?
No, I can't.
Can anyone else?
What's your last comment? What's your last comment, Pete? Is it on the volley?
It'd be the one.
Yes,
yeah.
it's
below that.
Can
No, honestly,
you see that one?
You must already have him blocked then if you can't see it.
I must have. I must have blocked if.
Apparently, I'm getting dealt with soon.
I don't see anything.
Unbelievable.
Excuse me.
Was that you, Billy? Is it
sorry.
Was that you, Paul?
Huh?
Give it a
rest. It's someone else. Supporting Paul.
No, not somebody else. Yeah. Just
Paul on the chat. Paul, listen.
No, it's not me.
Isn't it?
No.
It's someone supporting our Paul anyway.
I can't honestly, Paddy, how pathetic threatening people on YouTube. Honestly, I just can't see his comments.
It's pathetic, man. Honestly, people sitting behind these bloody sitting in the little dungeons.
Oh yeah. Billy, come on. Billy, come on. Give us that George impression from Rainbow, because I think that's brilliant.
I don't think I can do it off patch. I don't think it's a natural thing I do. I have to stroke my bollocks while I'm doing it to make sure I get the right voice.
Keyboard warrior called a Paul there. Exactly. Twat.
Yeah, because apparently Michael Myers can't buy me out of this one.
Michael Myers is fucking on the wing, isn't he?
Yeah, apparently so, yeah.
Fucking what? Check the toaster, you're a fucking retard, mate.
I can't see this guy's comment.
I can't see his comment anyway.
Neither can
I can't.
Yeah, I can.
Danielle is in the chat. Even the lads hope you all okay. Very well, thanks, Danielle. See you at the game.
And then he's put Paul, it's only banter, lad. Chill out, don't get all heated up.
It's not banter at all if he's put that bugger off.
He's just playing with your mind, man. That's all he's doing.
No, Paul, you should go and see your famous quote. Go and take your face for shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pete. I don't mean to drag them onto your stream, mate.
Oh, I can't see the comments, actually. I actually can't see the comments.
Pete, it's not you doing it, is it?
No, actually not me.
Pete, how dare you?
I can't see the comments either, Peter.
Maybe I must have them blocked in at this rate. So
I mean, I love the way it's banter when they're actually threatening me. You know, just saying my time is coming, and you know.
Danielle says, "So sick of all this here, man. I know we all are. They're not going to redo it. They're just hiding behind a keyboard because they know as soon as they would see people in real life, they would just try and run for the hills as well.
Well, apparently, he's just put another one there saying, "I'm a loyal subscriber from the start, bro. Don't get the police involved, mate," and laughing emojis. Oh.
See what? God almighty, man.
God, this, I mean...
Is there a fucking full moon out there tonight or something? Because that's absolutely ridiculous.
You are?
Is there a full moon out there tonight? Because that bloke's obviously fucking lost the plot. He's a knob.
Sorry, I'll pull my pants up. My arse was out. Sorry, I'll pull my pants up.
Mark, good evening, lads. Hope that you're all well. As I'm looking forward of being in the Gallagher end. Of course, Mark goes against Paul.
Apparently, you're not tomorrow. Apparently, John thinks he's in the Stretfire engine tomorrow, but it's really the Gallagher end. So,
at least says nobody's getting dealt with Toasty. I'm actually speaking to a toaster for fuck's sake. According to Lee. Wow, buddy, I love it. Really love it.
John advertised for Brighton fan today at 5 minutes to 7 for a show at 7:30.
Paul says you're a loyal subscriber. You're a moron. There you are.
He's been retweeting my new stuff the day, man, John.
Oh, no. FF.
Aye, FF retweeting United fans and stuff like that.
You know how he puts FF when he tweets a lot of the women on
Oh, didn't it click on the FF?
Fist and fighters, I
remember when Dave said something about that a couple of weeks ago. Oh my god.
This guy's off his nut. Like, love you to bits, Paul. You're a good man. Get a bodyguard to follow you around at St. James's. Michael Myers will support you.
I don't know if we should laugh at that.
Is he referring to Michael
Austin Powers?
Michael Marsden?
No, Michael Myers, the guy of he'd be probably talking about the horror character.
Oh yes, the horror character. Yeah. God almighty, I can't see his comments anyway. Jesus Christ.
Let's just ignore them. Let's just not fucking say them. Bollocks.
You do grass that YouTube. Get your IP address and your VPN won't save you. Very well said, Malcolm. Ginger says with fame comes clouds with a winning team that comes about. This is about football. It's not your issues, Paul. Just go to the match, find out who they are, contact the club. They get a
ban, I think.
Yeah.
I'm glad you jump on and restrain them.
Yeah. They'll not do anything because they're not.
They won't even turn up, man.
No, they won't. My Circle Malpai says, will we finish above Leeds in the league table this season? Yes, I think we will. Yeah, we will.
No
Ginger
shadow
says,
of
Ginger says, Ginger says a lifetime ban.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but these people aren't Newcastle fans, man.
Oh, they're not.
course they're not. Just dildos. They're dildos.
Certainly not at all. Absolutely no chance at all.
They're just bishop bashers.
Yep, absolutely. Got a comment from Sean Lavak, says, Paul, don't worry, it will be Tattoo from Fantasy Island. Some little shit fuck them, Paul, mate. There you are.
Tattoo from Fantasy Island.
The plane.
Yeah.
Is that that tiny little Chinese lad?
Yeah. Tattoo, yeah.
The plane.
But anyway, guys, we've now come to the end of the show. Billy, come on, do that song again about John and Gillian.
Shall I do it in? Shall I try and sing it in George?
Oh, God, go on then.
He was with a Brazilian. We think he won in a million. And now he's dipping his wick into Jillian. It's John Sinclair.
Oh, John, that was lovely.
Go on, do your normal voice as well, Billy, because I think that's funny as well.
What, my normal voice? Oh, cheers, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He was with a Brazilian. We think he's one in a million. And now he's dipping his wick into Jillian. It's John Sinclair.
Oh, God.
Yay! Yay!
Remember that first time Ginger says, being drunk, 3-match ban, violence, 3-year ban, personal threats to family, life and family. You could get the ban from any pub, shop and stadium for life, according to Ginger.
Ginger will know that he's security at Arsenal, isn't he? So,
yep. Can't you block these notices?
Yeah.
Not Newcastle United fans? Yeah, they are. Class up, Billy, certainly is. But anyway, guys, just before we'll go, we'll get your predictions for the game tomorrow. Start with you, Billy. Score prediction for tomorrow against
3-1 to Newcastle. 3-1 to Newcastle.
Who's getting the goals as well?
Willock, Joe Linton again, and I'm going to say St. Maximin.
If he plays. Well, thanks very much, Billy. Please do subscribe to World of Sport TV if you haven't done so yet. Cheers very much, Billy.
See you, George.
No problem. See you, guys.
See you later. Paul.
Yo.
I know you've said your score prediction. Go on. What was it again? And scorers.
4-0. Willock 2, Joe Linton, and
yeah, you are. Yeah,
Jason's
hope we catch you at the game tomorrow, Paul.
Hopefully so.
Yeah. Please subscribe to Paul's channel, The Toon Review, if you haven't already done so. Thanks you very much, Paul. See you later. Paul, as well. Score prediction for tomorrow, and who's getting the goals?
Fraser, Willock, and Joe Linton.
Oh, there you are. Thank you very much, Paul. Good to see you.
See you tomorrow.
Jason.
I'm going for a 2-1 win, and I think Willock and Shelby's going to get the goals.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Thank you very much, Jason. Please subscribe to Keeping the Tune on YouTube as well. Do check Jason out if you haven't already done so. Thank you very much, Jason.
No worries. Catch you later.
See you later. Liam.
I'm going to say 2-0 Newcastle. I'm going to say 2-0 Newcastle, and the score is going to be Joe Willock, and I'm going to say John Joe Shelby.
Very interesting. One for wins again. See you later, Liam. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hope to see you again up Newcastle very, very soon again. Chippers, one and score prediction, and who's getting the goals?
2-1 win. The 2 W's, Willock and Wood.
Oh, you going for Chris Wood as well.
It's got to happen sooner or later. It's got to happen. So.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chippers. Good to see you, man.
Cheers.
And again, we're here for you if you ever need to message us as well. But anyway, guys, it's been another blast of a show. It sounds like we've had to try trolls coming in, but I haven't seen the comments, so I must have them blocked or some sort because they're just absolutely pathetic. Hide behind a keyboard. Just hide behind a keyboard. Got nothing else better to do. So there you are. But anyway, guys, it's been another blast of a show. It really, really has. Definitely, yes. So there you are. It says, can't you block these nutters? They are not Newcastle fans. I actually can't see them comments. So I wonder if I must have them blocked of some sort. How's that, Billy? Get a grip. I reckon Paul to check the toasty nil. Yeah, that check the toasty's a bit of a twat. But I can't see his comments, but so I must have them blocked of some sort. But there you are. Anyway, there you are. Ginger says, even if we lose tomorrow, I don't care. It's all about 10 points will keep us up, and 6 decent players will give us attack, and you keep on by around the new 4-3-3 formation. That's a good point you made there, Ginger. Andrew says, chat to Peter, no problem. But anyway, guys, thank you very much again for tonight. It's been another really, really blast of a show. Definitely keep an eye out for the quick thoughts after the game, the match day vlog, fan reactions as well. Definitely looking forward to the game as always. It's been a canny while because the last game I was at was Aston Villa a few weeks ago in Hurley. So there you are. Andrew's going to say 7-0 to Toon. Wow, very optimistic there, man. Very optimistic. But again, yeah, it's been another blast of a show, guys. Again, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, drop your comments in as well when this comes out. Please subscribe if you are new to the channel as well. Definitely. Thank you very much who popped up in the live chat as well. And thank you to all of those who came in the show tonight as well. And I shall catch us all here. Take care, everyone, and good night.